Are you an NRI dreaming of a smooth retirement back in India? Today, we are diving into expert tips on when to start your transition, how to strategically manage your asset overseas and in India, and what steps you need to ensure a seamless retirement. Discover how to secure your finances, navigate the complexities of cross border investments, and make the transition back home as smooth as possible. Let's get you ready for a stress free retirement back in India. A lot of the audience are also from NRI community. So, what advice do you have for the NRI community? There are people who may wish to come back to India either closer to retirement, how easy or difficult it is, and how much in advance they should start planning the transition. They may have their assets overseas, and some may have real estate back in India. Do you think it's wise to just hold on to an Indian property in retirement while you are an NRI?
There are again no easy answers, but by 45, 50 years of your age, you should develop a clarity where is that you are going to retire. Will you retire in Australia? If you are staying in Dubai, will you retire in Dubai? If you are in UK, are you going to stay outside of India, the place in whichever the country you are in, or you are going to go back to India? So this has a big planning importance around that. Let's say that you're not going to retire in India and you're going to retire outside of India. My best advice is, however attractive it could be, it is better you possibly liquidate the real estate and move it to the place wherever you want it to be. You want it to be into the Indian mutual fund, back FD, NREFD, you want to take it to your country. So be it, and you please take it. Don't leave it in real estate. If you are somebody who has not bought a real estate in India with an intention that I'm going to go and live in that property, again, my best advice is hold on. Don't do these things in a hurry. Rather, you start building funds to buy the house, the retirement house now. Wait till the few years closer to your retirement, and this invested money, you use it to buy that house. What is the advantage in it? The advantage is, suppose you change your mind that I'm not going to go and live in India. My children are living outside, and I have a good relationship with my son, daughter, and their spouse, and they want me to stay closer to them. You can change your mind. You don't have to take a big loan to buy that house today. So you will not be spending a lot of money on interest. Rather, you invest this money, that's going to become a big corpus of money. Third, if you buy a house at 45 and you're going to retire at 60 and you are going to go and live there, for all these years, you are depending on a tenant and the tenant related risk are there. House is going to become older and you are moving into an older house. Rather, if you buy a house which is 2 to 3 years just prior to that house, you have all the time in the world to prepare for that house, and the money that you is also growing over there. You will get a brand new house which does not require a great deal of maintenance for many years to come, and you are buying into a contemporary property, which means the better technologies, better buildings, better place of stay. You know what's happening around which place. All these things are beneficial to you. One argument people make is that I buy this house 5 years later, 10 years later, 15 years later, the prices will move up. Yes, you have a valid point. But if the prices are moving up, the money that you have earmarked and invested in those mutual fund portfolios or stock markets will also increase. So they will more than compensate for the rise in the purchase value of the properties. So you have nothing to lose. In fact, I've done lots of calculation on my channel, NRI Money Clinic. We have done all these calculations and shown to people it makes sense for you to postpone buying your house. I'm telling this with an Indian context. I'm not telling this from buying a real estate in a developed world where the equations are completely different. What I say holds good from an Indian context.
No, in Australia, for example, the government, my experience over here has been the government actually pushes you to buy investment property because of two reasons. One is that there is a housing shortage and a crisis. So the government really wants people to go and buy. And second is they give tax. This is such a golden piece of advice. I really loved, I think, the first point also, which you said about health insurance. I also feel India medical is much better actually when compared to most of these advanced countries. I mean, they are good, but they are very slow medical systems. So I also feel, and please correct me if I'm wrong, that even if we are an NRI, it makes absolute sense to take a health insurance back in India because of its advanced, it's much faster. And I think you never know if you might have to travel back to get maybe any surgery done or anything done.
I have a good news also to share with your audience. Uh, I'm in talks and we are in very advanced discussions at the moment. There is going to be a very good health insurance package that will come via Gift City in India for the NRI community. They can
Okay.
get treated from any part of the world. I'm awaiting the information right now. The moment we get that information, I'm going to do a detailed video on NRI Money Clinic. I won't hesitate to come on your channel and speak about the benefits
Definitely.
of
It's
the
your
health
channel
insurance.
as much as it's mine, sir. So
Yeah, the NRI community can get best benefit out of that, and
okay,
they
perfect.
have some of the amazing features. Let me wait for those final details to emerge. Then we can educate your audience on the opportunity.
Definitely. No, definitely, sir. I would love to, because I think healthcare is, we underestimate, but I think it's the number one cost as and when we start getting older. But thank you so much, sir. I think it has been a wonderful session. Any last piece of advice? I mean, I know I can like talk to you for hours. I know that, but I know you're very busy. So I really don't want to keep you hold her up for so long. But any last piece of advice that you would like to give to the viewers?
Uh, One thing is your retirement is your responsibility. It's not your parents. It's not the government's. It's not that of the charity homes. It's not of your children. Apna Hath Jagannath. Start working around retirement planning today, irrespective of your age. Sit with a financial planner, retirement planner. Don't be a do-it-yourself investor when it comes to question of retirement. It's an unknown journey. You don't
Hmm.
know your journey into retirement till you come into it. Who is the best person to talk to? Those are the persons who have experienced or worked with experienced planners or who have seen the lives of so many people who have retired, who have seen what has worked and what has not worked. Those are the persons
Hmm.
to whom you should go and talk to design your retirement planning. If you are an NRI and you want some assistance from us, from NRI Money Clinic, we also have services around that. You can visit my YouTube channel, NRI Money Clinic. So
Sure.
there are several links over there. You can reach to us on the numbers. Our numbers are there on our channel. We are too happy to help you in whatever the best manner we can do. By the way, again, I'm breaking one more news for your audience. NRI Money Clinic is on a mission now to educate people on the retirement planning side. We will be doing periodical webinars to educate on the basics of retirement. And for those people who really want to plan, we can handhold them and take it out. Watch out on my NRI Money Clinic.
Sure.
We'll be starting the webinars at regular intervals of time. Those people who want to make best use of these webinars can register there and get benefited from that.
So definitely you can send the links to me as well. I'll ensure that I can, just socialize it on my social media platforms so that we can increase the reach and of course lots of people can get benefited from it. So thank you so much, Mr. Chandrakant. I think it's always a good experience, a great experience actually, to talk to you. And I will definitely look forward for that health insurance topic that you were talking about. I think as and when the policy is released, we can do another session on that. But in the meantime, thank you so much.
Thank you, Parul. Thank you. It has been a great experience talking to you. And thank you for your audience for the love and support that they have given to both of us. And we are what we are today because of their love and affection. Thank you very much.
Thank you so